Welcome to the Coastal Kitchen. Hi, I'm Karen Mashures, and today is a day for you fellas. I'm gonna make something that you can make for that special someone for any special occasion, be it anniversary, birthday, even Valentine's Day. I have got barbecued riblets. That's what's on the menu today. We've got twice baked potatoes, maple glazed carrots, and that sweet chocolate lava cake that everybody loves so much. Let's get started. I've got a pork spare rib, and what I did is I had the butcher cut it in 3 strips, about 1 inch each. And what I'm gonna do to make my riblets is I'm gonna cut right through the area where the bone is. You can feel it real easy, and we're gonna make these into beautiful little individual pieces. Okay, got all these cut, and I'm gonna let those set for just a second because I started early because I wanted to make sure you got to see everything. And what I have done already is I've put our baked potatoes in the oven. Now they're at 350 and they've been in there an hour. So I'm gonna take them out and I'm gonna let them rest for about 15 minutes because we have to start on our baked potato mixture so that it all comes out at the same time. Okay, all I did with the baked potato is just took a tiny bit of vegetable oil and coated the surface of the potato after they were washed, stuck them right in, and a baked potato doesn't have tin foil around it. Remember, that's a steamed potato. Okay, now I have all of my meat and my pot, and I am going to put about half into my big pot, and I'm just going to see if that's enough to make 1 layer. I want a single layer, and I'm going to place the fat down on towards the heat. So just spread them out, fat side down. All right, I've got 1 more little piece that can go in, and I'm gonna turn the heat on. So let's get it on high. I'm gonna take some kosher salt and sprinkle some kosher salt on top of it. Don't want too much because it's already a little bit salty. Okay, we're gonna let this heat up for about 10 minutes. We're gonna turn it once in between so we can brown all the meat. Okay, I think I can get all of this in. All right, all on 1 level. Let's turn it on high right now. I want all the meat to brown evenly, and I'm gonna turn it once in between this 10 minutes that we're gonna let this cook. All right, let's get that over there, and I'm gonna move this out of the way because what we're gonna do is make some sauce. Okay, I have 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar, and it's light brown sugar. I have got paprika. I have got a teaspoon, and I have thyme. I've got a teaspoon. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix this up into the sugar for just a second. This is going to be a great barbecue sauce. All right. Got this in. I've got a tablespoon of garlic powder. Let's get that in. Now for the wet stuff. You can't have barbecue without vinegar, so I've got a little bit of vinegar there. I've got some Worcestershire sauce, teaspoon. No, that was a tablespoon. Okay, some mustard, just good old yellow mustard. Oops. 2/3 of a cup of ketchup. And what we're going to do is give that a good stir. Now this is a thick sauce at this point, but I'm going to put 2/3 of a cup of water in here because I want all the flavors to get into the rib, and it will, over an hour's period of cooking time, it will start to thicken right back up again. So just make sure that that's all mixed up. Okay, let's look at those ribs. Let's take a good look at this. All right, getting brown on one side. Want it done. I'm just making that initial turn. Okay, we've done our first turn. We're going to let those sit another 5 minutes, and I've got my sauce ready, but I'm going to make another sauce that's for dipping. So when you're ready to serve it, you can have some extra dipping sauce. Same kind of thing. Cup of ketchup, 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar, and 3 tablespoons of vinegar. And this is just a really nice sweet dipping sauce. The other thing that I have right here is some hot sauce. And if you like yours hot, you can add some hot sauce right in. I like to add just a little bit. And I'm going to let this sit after I get it good and stirred around, because that, that's good. I got about 5 or 6 drops in there. The vinegar will melt the brown sugar down, so it comes to a good consistency. Okay, so we've got our dipping sauce. So easy and so quick. And if there's something that you like, just remember, make it the way that you like it, because that's the best way food tastes. Okay. And I'm going to clean up for just a minute. We're going to have a quick word from our sponsors, and I'm going to come back and put that barbecue sauce right on those riblets.
How Mom plus Charlotte Electric plus Maytag equals 1 legendary apple pie. It begins with the finest ingredients kept Maytag fresh. Then, Maytag's precise baking means the flakiest, tastiest crust ever. Finally, her ultra-quiet Maytag dishwasher makes cleanup ultra easy. Mom, apple pie, and Maytag. Dependably yours at Charlotte Electric Stores.
This is what security video used to look like, and this is HD video monitoring from ATMC Security. Now it's easier than ever to keep tabs on the kids, see when deliveries arrive, and make sure your home is secure. Check in from any device, anywhere. ATMC Security offers remote access, real-time alerts, video monitoring and recording, and more. Combine smart home solutions with 24/7 emergency monitoring for one great low price. ATMC Security. Safeguard your home.
All right, welcome back. I have gotten everything browned off, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take all of my meat and put it on this plate. Want to get it out of the pan, and we're going to remove some of the grease, because this is pork spare ribs, and one of the reasons they don't stick is because they produce a whole lot of grease. All right, last one, and I'm just going to set this over here. I'm going to turn off my heat for a second, and I am going to take a little bit of dry sherry, and I'm going to pour a little bit of dry sherry in there, just a touch. Just wanted to loosen some of that up, and I'm going to pour it in a little bowl. You can see that golden brown color. Okay, want to leave a little bit in. I'm going to put that back on. I'm going to put a touch more dry sherry, a couple of tablespoons, just, you know, eyeball it. If you don't like dry sherry, you don't have to put it in there. Okay, now we're going to take our meat, put it back in. I'm going to turn this on low, because we're going to let this simmer for about an hour. But the good part comes now. This wonderful sauce. I'm just going to pour it over the top. And now I'm going to just make sure that all the sides of the riblets are coated. And you may have noticed, my stove is very hot. The flame is very, very hot. So I've taken one of my burner covers and put over the other one so I can lift it up just a touch so nothing burns. All right, this looks wonderful. The smell is phenomenal. And I'm gonna cover it up, get that out of the way, and let this go for about an hour. Now, I told you I took the potatoes out. Let's grab them. Okay, 2 baked potatoes. And they are a little cooler. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I cut up my spring onions or green onions to put in my potato. Just take the root off, real easy, and then start chopping in rounds. And I like to use the green also because I think that it really looks pretty in the potato. So get some of those greens in there. Okay, now I'm just gonna throw this in my little bowl. Doesn't take very long at all. I'm gonna use the same knife to cut my potato in half. And what I want to do is just straight down the middle and make sure I get a clean cut. And if you're making more than 2 potatoes, I'd probably tell you you might want to try an electric mixer. But with just 2 potatoes, I'm gonna do this by hand. Let me grab a bowl, and I've got a spoon, and I'm gonna start taking the insides of my potato out. I want to leave a little bit around the edges so it keeps it stiff, and that's nice and hot. And you can see what I've done. I've just hollowed out that potato, keeping the skin intact, okay? All right, looks like that was easy. And all I'm gonna do with this is take a couple of pats of butter, and this is softened. I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna put in sour cream, about a cup. Little bit of milk. And I'm gonna stir for just a second. And now it's time to mash. And as I said, if you're doing more than I'm doing, go ahead and use an electric mixer, but I'm just gonna use a masher. This doesn't quite make it as creamy as a hand mixer would, but I like a little bit of substance to the potato once they get in there. Okay. Nice and mashed. Onion, and you can put in as much as you like. I like a lot of onion in mine. And now we're gonna grate just a little bit of cheddar cheese. And I'm using sharp cheddar. And I'm gonna put some on top and some in the mixture, because I want that little bit of gooiness in there too. So I'm gonna make total about a cup. Just be careful if you're grating it, and if you don't want to grate, they do have products that you can substitute, but for some reason or the other, this just tastes so much better. All right, in we go. All we have to do now is a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Give it another good stir. And we're gonna put all this back in those potato skins. All right, grab you one and start loading. All right, last one. You know, if you really have problem with them standing up, you can cut a little bit off the bottom. Just make sure you don't cut all the way through. All right, let's put this over here. And I've got a little extra, don't want to waste it. Let's get that right on a potato. All right. These are going to go in that 350 oven. I'm going to put some cheese on it. If you like cheese, put a lot. But this is going to go in the 350 oven that we took them out of. And they're going to bake for 15 minutes. The one thing about this dish also is that you can actually make these ahead of time. And 15 minutes before you're ready to serve, go ahead and put them in the oven. All right, let's have a quick word from one of our sponsors, and we'll be back in just a second.
This is TV. This is TV Set Free. ATMC To Go sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV Set Free. Enjoy the extra value ATMC To Go adds to your cable package. Visit atmc.com and sign up today.
Never worry about data again with an AT&T Unlimited Choice Plan from ATMC. Surf and stream and text all you want for just $60 per month. Unlimited data means unlimited entertainment. Got a family? Get 2 lines for only $115 a month. Plus, add up to 8 additional devices for only $20 each. More surfing, more streaming, no worries. Get your unlimited choice plan from ATMC today. ATMC, your local authorized AT&T retailer.
All right, now we're doing our maple glazed carrots. And you can see I've got baby carrots. You can use a 16-ounce bag of the baby carrots that are already prepared, but I like to use the fresh ones. And I'm cutting off the tops, and I've cut off the stem. Now what I'm doing is I'm cutting at an angle, and just put your knife at an angle and cut. It makes the pieces a little bit bigger and little bit prettier presentation. Okay, got all the carrots ready. Okay, let's put some butter, 2 tablespoons in my pan, and I'm gonna turn this on, and I'm gonna put it on medium and let that start to melt. Okay. Now I have light brown sugar, and we're going to put that in there with the butter. And I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons, about 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. That's 1. That's 2. And I'm going to stir. These don't take very long. I like to keep my carrots a little bit crispy. And so 10 minutes, 15 at the most, and they will be done. This is something else you fellas can leave on the stove. Okay, now let me grab my carrots. Because we want them coated. Somebody's going to be impressed with this. Okay, a little bit of salt. Pinch of pepper. And we're going to put these on low and just let them simmer. Okay, time for those potatoes to go back in the oven. So back in 350 for 15 minutes. And I'm going to put them on the center rack. We've got our ribs. Let's take a quick look. Ooh. Beautiful. Take a look at that. Okay, those got to cook just a little bit longer. We're gonna come back and make the lava cake. See you in a few.
Do you have Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? If you have a fast internet package, your wireless router is most likely the bottleneck because it can't handle all the new devices in your home. We now have a solution to enhance your internet experience. ATMC Premium Wi-Fi improves performance and coverage issues in any size home. For only $7.95 a month, you'll get Wi-Fi service plus management and maintenance you can rely on. So transform your Wi-Fi dead zones into total home Wi-Fi coverage with ATMC Premium Wi-Fi.
ATMC offers internet speeds up to 1 gigabit per second, but we like to call it Gigabunch. Because now you can download a bunch more songs, stream a bunch more movies, play a bunch more games, and use a bunch more devices, all without losing any speed. And when you build your own bundle with high-speed internet, digital cable, reliable home phone, and ATMC security with smart home solutions, you save a bunch. Build your bundle today with ATMC.
Are you ready to make our chocolate lava cake? Now this is a special treat. I have 6 ounces of dark chocolate, and make sure you get good chocolate because chocolate chips don't work well on this. Okay, all I'm doing is I'm cutting the chocolate into pieces. You don't have to be real particular about it. All you want to do is just get it cut up. You don't have to worry about dicing and slicing. Just get it cut up and put it on top of a whole stick of unsalted butter. This is one of the easiest cakes you'll ever make. All right, now what I'm gonna do is put this in the microwave and I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it for about 20 seconds and I'm gonna stir, and we're gonna melt this butter and chocolate together. So in the microwave it goes. I'm gonna say a minute and we're going to wait. All right, after 1 minute, it is starting to melt down. So we're gonna put it back in and let it finish. All right, 1 minute and 30 seconds in my microwave. Just make sure you watch yours closely because you don't want it to burn. And remember, chocolate and water don't mix, so don't use any utensils or bowls that have any water in them. Now we're just gonna stir until this gets completely melted. All right, that looks pretty good. We'll let that sit. Now, I have 4 eggs, 2 of which are only the yolks. And I am going to take my electric beater and I'm gonna beat them until I get them all broken up. I'm gonna add some salt. And we want this to get like a pale yellow color. Now I'm gonna put in the sugar. And now I'm gonna put in 2 tablespoons of flour. And this is all-purpose flour. All right, that looks beautiful. You can see the change in color. Beautiful lemon yellow color. Let's get that right there. Now, I've already done 3 of my ramekins, but I'm gonna take a paper towel and just get a little bit of butter. And I am going to butter my ramekin. Just a generous amount. And after I get this buttered, I'm going to take some good chocolate powder, some cocoa powder, and I'm just going to put that all over my ramekin, sort of like a cake that you have to grease and flour. Okay, I've got those over here. Let's get these hands free of chocolate, even though I love it. Now, the easy part. We're going to take our egg mixture and fold it right into the chocolate. And you want this to completely be incorporated together as one color. Okay, you can see how beautiful and thick this is. Okay, ramekins, and I'm going to fill each cup about 3/4 of the way. Okay, looks like we're just about done. Now I'm going to take this over, put it in a 400-degree oven at my house. It may be a 425 at your house for about 10 minutes, but we're going to keep a good eye on it. Just make sure they're separate. All right, we're going to keep an eye on that, but I want to show you how I'm going to do my strawberries. Now you can use raspberries or blackberries, but I think that I'm going to use strawberries today. And I'm going to take one strawberry and I'm just going to make little slits right down the whole side of the strawberry. And then I'm going to spread it out. Look how that's going to look on my plate. Nice garnish. And you can put an extra one on there too, so you've got lovely way to fix this for your honey. All right, we're going to put everything together and we'll see you in just a few minutes.
How Mom plus Charlotte Electric plus Maytag equals 1 legendary apple pie. It begins with the finest ingredients kept Maytag fresh. Then, Maytag's precise baking means the flakiest, tastiest crust ever. Finally, her ultra-quiet Maytag dishwasher makes cleanup ultra easy. Mom, apple pie, and Maytag. Dependably yours at Charlotte Electric stores.
A security system used to be a simple alarm. Today, it's how we connect with our home. ATMC Security's smart home solutions help you protect and control your home, wherever you are. Lights, locks, garage doors, and more.
New Geo services react automatically based on where you are, so your house knows to adjust the thermostat and turn lights on before you arrive.
Combine smart home solutions with 24/7 emergency monitoring for one great low price. ATMC Security. Safeguard your home.
Thanks again for visiting us at the Coastal Kitchen. You have to tell me if you found this easy to make, guys, because this one was for you. The riblets are to die for. The carrots melt in your mouth, and the potatoes, oh, everybody loves a good baked potato. The lava cake, grab a glass of wine, make a toast to the one that you love, and have a wonderful evening. Remember, you can get all these recipes on our Facebook page, The Coastal Kitchen. Have a good one.
We are ATMC TV, Channel 3 and HD Channel 910, your community channel.
I think co-ops are the best business plans regardless of how large or small the community is. The people in the community own the company, they have a voice in the company, and we just go about doing the business of making a world of change for them. You know, we're a service company. We're going to provide services. Whatever those services are that come down the pipe in the future, there's no better company than ATMC to provide them. No better company than ours, no better type company than a co-op to make a difference.
As an ATMC customer, you're ready for tomorrow. ATMC delivers a huge selection of on-demand movies, many in high definition, and plenty of free shows. It's simple. Go to Channel 1, pick a show, and your choice plays instantly. Then pause, rewind, fast forward, you're in charge. On-demand gives you extra value from your cable at no extra cost. Be ready for tomorrow. Get digital cable with on-demand in your home. Call ATMC Cable today.